Hello everyone, it's me Sunny from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation, and I'm here on another video. But before I'm going to talk about the topic I want to talk about in this video, I would like to thank you to the subscribers and also all of you who have been following and watching my videos. I want you to know that I'm so grateful for you for doing that and for helping me and the channel and the work I'm doing. Today, it's the last day of 2024, and I already posted a video about the rising of the dark forces of this world. And in this video, I want to build on just talking about the topic. And yeah, there are different names, whatever you want to call it, dark forces or Satan or the devil, the demons. Different names, but they are talking about the same thing. And in this video, I want to talk about how they embody and show up in the world, the various ways how they operate, and how they have been working for many years now. They're working in different ways, and I would like to talk about that. We've been growing up with these things for a long time now. Like for myself, I'm at my late 40s, and these things have been, in a way, have been presented in various ways that that we were just, we thought it just, they are just made up kind of stuff. Some people call it conspiracy theories, but we have been growing up with how the dark force has been working throughout the world, and they are working in groups. A term that comes to mind is gang stalking. That's how they work. They're working in different groups, and they are everywhere around the world. I remember growing up. Let's talk about the entertainment industry. I remember growing up with these movies, and at the time, I was just thinking, and many people just thought that this movie are just entertainments. Let's talk about the movies about robots, the AI, the cyborgs, and some other movies like The Matrix. And we have been seeing all this stuff all this year through movies. They've been presented through in different ways, and yet there's a lot of us who are still thinking about this stuff are just conspiracy theories. They're just entertainments. They're not real. But I'm here to tell you, if you have been really, awake, these things are real, and how they are working in groups. They are in the governments, they are in the educational systems, they are around the churches. If we are looking at the medical and pharmaceutical companies and industries, the food industries, they are everywhere. And yeah, it's because they're having the power and the money and the control. They are, they are influencing and be able to control a lot of things and how we operate in this world. And it's really sad because, as you all know, money, has control a lot of things in our time. We can't live without it. And I know there are a lot of people around the world. They already know about this stuff, but they would rather remain quiet. They don't want to involve with some kind of hassle or troubles or bring problems to their families and loved ones, and they would like to continue on with the normality of life. But for me personally, and a few groups that I know, and some of them I'm part of, it's important that we share this kind of information and to help other people aware as well. And not just that, it's important that we speak up about it, because for the overall well-being and healing and the benefit of the entire human race, especially those who are less than us, those who are poor, those who are in poverty, those who are in severe struggle to survive in life. It's important that we, sharing this kind of conversation and talk about it. to help each other and to wake other people up, because they are everywhere, and they are controlling a lot of resources, and including a lot of people. From the different pathways I have been, in life, I can really see this how they are working. They are working in the governments. They are in some of the churches. They are working in groups, and it's very, very hard for a person who are standing up for justice, who are standing up for for righteousness, for those who want to see fairness, like for example in the workplaces. They are they are very, very cautious, and they are on alert to to find people like that, and they want to discriminate people like that. They want to make their life miserable. They're gonna make their life hard. Having opportunities, they're gonna close doors for them, just to make their life miserable. And up to a point, they want people who want to stand out from the crowd and who want to be different from the majority of people. They want people like that to up to a point they are frustrated, and up to a point they want to self-terminate it. There have been many cases around the world, and we see them on the news. Some of you who have seen that, you know, whether in your own community, some people have ended up, being killed and murdered for this, and they are making all this cover up, fabricated and put on the news that these people were just, either they were overdosed from using drugs, or they had some kind of heart attack, or they were having medical conditions. But this is how they operate, and they're using money, power, and fame to control a lot of people. And it's really sad. I understand that we all need to survive. We have families to look after. We have our own personal needs, and it's very, very hard to speak about these things in the world, because, and some people they don't want to be on the spot, because they don't want to be they don't want drug forces to hunt them down, or ended up murder them in some ways. But we have seen a lot of examples, like in the medical and pharmaceutical industries. Some doctors have spoken up, about the lies and creating all these drugs. They are not healthy for our human body, and a lot of those doctors, have died. All of a sudden they found a doctor who has been spoken up about it, or who had been coming to the public and share some confidential information about this, and the news just said they were just having a heart attack, or they were just having some kind of medical condition. But we already know, and a lot of times many people still call this kind of conversation, and some when we talk about this stuff, they call it conspiracy theories, or they're just making up stories. No, they are not. These things are real, and they are around us, and everywhere we go they are there with us. And it's important that we really wake up, and especially working with groups who are standing up for the same, who are really fighting against those things. And I understand it's not easy to do that, because, like I said, that we all need to survive. We all need our families and our loved ones to be safe, and just to have a normal life. Because let's say that the 90% of the population of the world, they just want to live a normal life. But there are people who have been called by God, who have been chosen, to work against this kind of evil in the world. And it's important, if you feel you are being called to do that, I encourage you that you speak up about it, and share that with other people as well, especially in your own circle and your communities, to have this kind of conversation, because it's really helpful for us, and to find ways how to work with this, because, like I said, they are very, very strong, and they control a lot of resources, and a lot of people, it's very, very, and they offer a lot of very attractive packages, for the overall well-being of us, and how to sustain our families. And some people, they just can't resist it. They just can't resist it, and they would rather join with them. But it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help the overall healing of the world, and our well-being. as human beings by continuing, just to turn our eyes away from this stuff and just pretending that these are not real. But this is real, and how they don't like people who want to stand out, who want to be comfortable under their own skin, people who speak their truth. They don't like people like that. They do want to discriminate with people like that, and up to them. But if they have the opportunity to kill them or murder them, they will. They will do it. And one of the sad things I have realized over the years, it's how they have been coming into the, to the church, to the household of the church, and many churches have been, have been involved. And these things have been, they have, in the same way they have provided information for us to see how this thing will come up in the future. And like I said, we have been seeing these movies since we were growing up. Like for me, I'm in my late 40s. How the robots, cyborgs, and AI, and now we are seeing it really happening now, and how they are taking over. They are taking over a lot of things in the world, and we are seeing how they are taking over, a lot of jobs as well, and a lot of people who are unemployed now because of AI. They have taken away a lot of jobs. But I'm just giving an example to see how these things were, in a way, they were being covered up through movies and through the entertainment industry, through music. And yet, it's like that we were never conscious of it. We were just thinking, oh, this is just entertainment. But now we are seeing it. Even in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, these things have been prophesied for a long time. And how the dark forces of this world will control a lot of things and a lot of people. And we are seeing that now happening. The sad thing for me, like I've been in church ministries for many years now, the sad thing is the dark forces have come into the household of the churches. And they are taking over a lot of things. And it's really hard because, like I said, a lot of people, they are relying on the work they have in the church, because that's how they get their income of their families. And they would rather keep quiet, just pretend that they can't see anything at all. But the question is, but being quiet, does it really help us as human beings to live a more freer and healthy life? A life of that we are free, to be ourselves and to have a peaceful life? No, it's not. And the way out of this, that we need, the more we share this kind of conversation, the more people will wake up and see, and they can see that it's everywhere. They can see how the dark forces of this world, they are operating, and how they present and being embodied in different sectors of the system that we are part of, and they are everywhere. And it's good that we work together and to find ways how to support those groups who are working against them. Because if not, then we will see more evil happening in the world. If we just carry on with what we are doing now, just because my family is safe and I got a job and all those things, I get some income. If we are not doing something about it, then these dark forces of in the world, they will take over all of things. And imagine, we will up to a point that they will take control a lot of our stuff, and we will have no freedom at all. We will be become slaves to them, and they will just do whatever they want to do in this world. So I just wanted to share that with you as a parting message for you all, as we are about to end 2024, and to give us something to look forward for and to work for in the coming new year, 2025. And with that, I would like to wish you all the best by the end of this year, and also may God's blessings, peace, and light be with you all and your families and loved ones. And I will see you again in my next video.